Well, this Wednesday blog is so special that we had to make another video of it. Why? Because Christopher Mendoza, aka Doza, just completed something called the world's toughest mudder. Now, there's a lot of us, yes, that's the thing right there. He won an orange jacket. Now, besides the orange jacket, besides his moniker being Doza, what is the world's toughest mudder?
So, World's Toughest Mudder is a 24-hour obstacle course race. Many of you are familiar with like a Tough Mudder. It's pretty much like that, but they make a 5-mile course, 20 plus obstacles, and you have 24 hours to complete as many laps, as many miles as you possibly can. So.
And in 24 hours, how many laps and how many miles did you complete?
So 20 laps, which was 100 miles. So 100 miles.
Not too bad for a day of exercising. So this is not just a tough mudder, it's the toughest mudder. Is it the toughest mudder because of the distance and the obstacles and the difficulty of the course?
Yeah, so one cool thing is they actually bring out new obstacles that have never before been seen.
Okay.
So we have that aspect. We also have a few different obstacles that are just unique to just this event.
Okay.
And then 24 hours.
Was one of the obstacles Coach Jamie Silver's bike seat?
That would be really painful.
Very painful.
That would be
very
painful.
difficult.
Although there was a 35-foot cliff jump, and if you fell on it wrong, hurt just as bad.
Very similar to Jamie Silver's bike. So many things. 35-foot cliff jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate heights, so. Yeah.
So, Doz, quick question. You've been a member here for about a year now?
Not even, like 9 months.
About 9 months.
Yeah,
and
February.
how has the training helped support your, not just in doing these things as sort of a novice? I mean, at this point, you were completing the World Championship in like one of the best positions. So how is this helping and transferring over?
Yeah, so before I came to CrossFit LA, I was mainly just doing some running. I do the gym thing on my own, but now I have kind of like a structured plan here. It's really helping me with my high intensity work, getting my heart rate up, and things that I didn't work on before, like mobility, flexibility, range of motion, things like that. Things that are giving me a lot more power than I used to have. And I've seen it surprisingly carry over to the endurance side. I feel like I've done less like long runs, long endurance aspects of my training, but I still need to pull off 100 miles. So
wait a minute. You're saying a more durable structure has more endurance?
I guess so.
Yeah. Strength training, turns out the Russians once wrote about it. Might have some application. So, Doz, what is next for you? Like, that is a huge leap. He comes back every once in a while and goes, yeah, I went to Lake Tahoe and ran 50 miles with a friend and all this kind of stuff. But what's next for you? What's 2017 shaping up to be? And how can our people follow your lead in this kind of stuff?
Yeah, so 2017, well, first I'm going to take like a month or two off.
Yes.
A lot of rest is going to be good. And
wait, rest is good?
Need to do that. I used to not do that, but this guy, I'm going to be doing a lot of like mobility work in the next month or so. And actually, Tough Mudder just unveiled a new event, and it's just called Toughest Mudder. And so there's 6 events throughout the year. That's like March, April, May, kind of almost one a month. Yeah. And they're 8-hour events. Wow. So it's the same thing as World's Toughest Mudder, but just 8 hours. They start at midnight and end at 8 a.m. So I'll probably be competing in about 4 of those throughout the next year.
Pretty cool. Well, you're going to have to keep us updated, and I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of you that are just as crazy as Doza is to try this kind of thing. I will say this, he is not just good at this, he's great at this, and he is our leader at the gym. So if y'all want to follow Doza's lead going into 2017, something to definitely think about. It's not your average marathon.
More
Doza,
fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And give him a pat on the butt when you see him around the gym. Peace.